For almost 40 years, I was privileged to share a life with my husband. I never had to explain or justify my relationship to anyone. It was our relationship, built on trust, love, compassion, humor, and a lot of understanding. My partner happened to be a man, so our relationship was legally entitled to be called a marriage. But as Martin Luther King once said, occasionally there are moments which cannot be completely explained by words. Their meaning can only be articulated by the inaudible language of the heart. And this is one of those moments when we can all listen to our hearts. The language of the heart can actually become audible with the passage of this civil right into law. This bill guarantees equal rights to all of our citizens who are in committed relationships and who want the security and recognition of their loving family units. The same kind of security and recognition I enjoyed with my husband. The same kind of security which enabled me to help make end-of-life decisions for my husband without question or having to explain some different kind of relationship. Many times in our contemporary history, the people are way ahead of the politicians, and I believe this is one of those times. The people see marriage for same-sex couples as appropriate and really as a matter of equal justice. And now it is time for the New Jersey legislature to be on the right side of history. We will not be breaking new ground, as our Senate President said. We'll be the 7th state in our great country, along with the District of Columbia, to grant full recognition to marriage for both heterosexual and homosexual couples. We will be following behind the countries of the Netherlands, Belgium, Spain, Canada, South Africa, Norway, Sweden, Portugal, Iceland, and Argentina. Nothing in this bill requires the religious recognition of marriage. Nothing requires a religious institution or a religious leader to do anything which they do not sanction. Nothing in this bill will undermine any loving relationship. Indeed, what this bill will do if it becomes law is actually help to build the sanctity of marriage and the security of a loving family unit. I know some of you might not approve of same-sex marriage as a matter of conscience or religious belief, and that is certainly your right. Just as you might not want to preside over or recognize the marriage of two people of different religions, even though the state sanctions such unions. The same would be true if this became law. Nothing will interfere with your own rights to practice your religion or your philosophic beliefs as you see fit. But by the same token, this state should not abridge the rights of the rabbi of the congregation to which I belong if he so chooses to sanctify such a union. As we debate the idea of civil marriage, please remember we are debating about the lives of real people. Our sons and daughters, our brothers and sisters, my loving cousin Stephen, my grandchildren's uncles Nelson and David, our neighbors Stephen and Daniel, our colleagues Reed, Tim, and Kevin. Indeed, many people that we all know, love, and respect. How can we deny them full rights and equal justice? We cannot and should not. So this is one of those moments which cannot be completely explained. This is one of those moments that can only be articulated by the inaudible language of the heart. Thank you all for listening.